Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Is this all working? I am a little bit late, but stuff decided to take longer than it needed to. Or I decided to take longer than it needed to. I don't know. Either way, welcome back. So last time we finished the turnabout big top. Welcome. We finished the turnabout big top, the case in the circus tent, which was interesting. And then we got a little teaser to see our husband, Edgeworth. So we're gonna, I think this is the last case in this game. But let's just jump into it, shall we? Yes, exactly. I'm pretty sure we get the intro video again first. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? Oh, we got all the superheroes again. Will it be last year's runner-up, Jamin Ninja, or maybe Captain Saipan, all the way from lovely tropical island of Saipan? I see the students of a certain star school. God, that's going too fast. Global hero somebody. We hope Lady Luck is with all of our heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero Heroes Grand Prix is me. Okay then. The true hero of the night has appeared in our midst. It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to this fantastic warrior. The Nickel Samurai. Too bad, Jamin Ninja. Looks like the title eluded you again this year. Poor Jamin Ninja. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Alright, yes. Did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai. He did it! Yeah, he sure did. I'm getting too old for this. I'm proud of the guy for doing the service justice. Serious justice. So the person everyone was cheering for, I guess he got the prize? Yep. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai. No. Every Sunday I only watch the educational channel's Kids Masterpiece Theatre. Ah. Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Nah, Nick's an old fart, so he's not allowed to watch it anymore. Damn. That's right, but I do like Kids Masterpiece Theatre. Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're grown up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match. Good afternoon, Constance. It's very important. Ah, give it a rest, Pearly. Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time. Ah, it's like a dream. Ah, too bad for the Jamin Ninja, though. Last year, he lost to the Pink Princess, warrior of little oldie Tokyo. I thought this might be his year. Yeah. Oh, hey, did anyone else think that the Jamin Ninja looked a bit different today? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar. Hey, you're right. Strange he'd walk around without his signature guitar. Dodgy. That's gonna be a plot point. I will never understand these people and their shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight. It was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks. Aw. Hey, Nick, come on. It's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon. And then I heard there's going to be a press conference after that. A press conference? Is he going to make a speech about winning this year's prize? Well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing something? Oh god. Confessing? Sounds pretty serious. Ah, Nick, come on. You don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you? Why me? The show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes. Thank you very much for inviting us today. Aw, it was nothing really. Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all. Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately? Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show. While wearing a rabbit mask over my face. Oh, I see. I'm still really sorry about all the headache I caused you all that time, Mr. Wright. Ah well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai. And he was the first case Maya worked on with me. It's too bad you look scary, or people know you're a real softy who's good with kids. What's the oh god for? Thanks. I can't believe they're going to make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai. I can't believe it either, but for a different reason. The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch-nemesis, the evil magistrate, in the city of Neo-Oldie Tokyo. And last year they started a new series, The Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids too. I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I'd get the chance to do something in this new one. Yeah, it's too bad. It'd been awesome to see you with the new actor Matt Engard. He's super popular right now. The Confession, yeah. That's gonna be fun. Ungard? Looks like Pearls doesn't know who he is. This year it's going to be the Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin Ninja at the box office. Jammin Ninja? Who's that again? So who's this Jammin Ninja again? He's a hero, duh. His symbol is the bright red guitar he's always carrying. A ninja who is always carrying around a bright red guitar? How does that even work? With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in his hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time. A ninja who becomes a star? Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star. Okay then. There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios Jammin Ninja. They even air at the same time. You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. The Nickel Samurai's on guard, and the guy who played the Jammin Ninja, I mean. The Nickel Samurai speaks French. Oh, you mean on guard, the actor. I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling happy place. Yeah. Let's have a look around. This sure is one luxurious hotel, almost to the point of gaudy, but how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? What can I say? This is a really high-class hotel. I've never eaten this kind of salad before. Poor Pearls, having eaten only vegetables all her life. She's been missing out. Don't worry, any leftovers belong in my happily awaiting stomach anyway. You're such a glutton, Maya. I lose to this one to Maya. You sure can eat. Well, a grown girl needs her nutrients. A grown girl? Exactly how big do you plan on getting? Oh, that... Already clicked on that. More food. If this is all a dream, I don't ever want to wake up. And all the directors and stars that were here to see the heroes, wow. I had no idea who most of them were. Neither did I. Nick, you've got to cut that news-only habit out. Your new show is going to be The Nickel Samurai, every Sunday morning at 8. Oh, I know, we can watch it together starting next week. I'll come wake you up extra early to make sure, okay? I'm fine. You know, you really don't have to on my account. The award ceremony was just held on that stage. It was really fabulous. You just reminded me of the circus for a second. Well, shows like that are guaranteed to be good, you know? That chandelier is really something, isn't it? I thought it was a kind of spaceship. Hey, Nick, how about we get one of those for the office? One of those hanging from our poor weak ceiling? I don't think so. There's a grand set of doors over there. And behind those doors is an equally grand lobby. Shall we go and take a look, Mr. Nick? Hey, wait up! This grand dessert is calling to me. It's saying, eat me now. Anything else for me to look at? I don't think so. Okay. Anything more to talk about? Nope. Then let's move to the hallway. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel hallway. Whoa, what is with this place? Looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something. Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Corrida's room. Juan Corrida. His name just sounds like a star's name. I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company of workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. Is that gonna be the dude that plays the Jammy Ninja? I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, can't be. To Mr. Angard from the Global Studio staff. Ah, it'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Matt Angard's room. Matt Angard. I've heard that name before. Oh yeah, Maya's always jammering about him like the obsessed fan she is. Anything else here? Just making sure before I go look at the end of the hallway. There are toilets in each room in this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me who can't afford to stay here in the first place. Anything else to look at? Nope. Okay. Sounds like the post-ceremony show is about to start. Alright, I'm so pumped. I wonder if he's going to show off his special move today. Nickel Samurai Smelting. Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference. You mean the big confession the Nickel Samurai is going to make after the show? So what is it? Don't you know what it's about, Mr. Powers? Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea. Bah. Sorry. Ah, so I guess you're all going to the press conference then? Yeah, of course. If that's the case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in. Press conference ticket added to the court records. Thank you very much. Well, let's get going to the lobby. It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice. Why is he letting us... Okay. March 20, Gatewater Hotel. Hotel lobby. Only a real gaudy hotel would have such a large gaudy lobby to match. Ah, I think they're going to have the post-ceremony show over there. They're using a compact stage, I see. Ooh, I'm all ready to use my special samurai power. Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. What? Why? Ow, you didn't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We are asking for everyone's cooperation at this time. So please, stay where you are. This is a special request from the police. Police? Did they just say the police? Do you want me to go check out what's going on? Wait, I'll come with you. Freeze! You two, didn't you hear the announcement just now? It just finished telling you not to move. That voice, I've heard that voice somewhere before. Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just the other day, it was the same thing. Beware, bridge out. Oh my god. That's some complaining. I cannot read that fast. This non-stop chatter. It can't be. Miss Oldbag? What is it, you young whippersnapper? Do I know you? Wait, you! You're Powers, aren't you? Yeah, about what happened back then? You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right. You're doing that children's exercise program trying to play nice. Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job. I love that show and you're a hoot. You're the Big Brother character, right? Yes, even with your face covered by a mask. You know, I mean, if you didn't wear the mask, who knows how many TV... Oh my god. This woman, I cannot read. What are you doing here? Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell I'm a member of security. But that outfit. Annoying, noisy brats get the blaster. Okay, she just shut us? Oh. My controller just died, I think. Give me a sec. I think my batteries are out. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. And we're back. I don't know how long this will last. I haven't put new batteries in, I've just rearranged them. One of them just came out as I opened my controller, so... Well, we'll see. Okay. Miss Oldbag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios? Oh, that old place? Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip. What incident? What did you do? I didn't do anything, you young'un. Don't you remember that incident a year ago? When this lady got on the witness stand and testified? Yeah. Okay, my controller is definitely out of battery. I'll be right back again. And... oh god, I forgot. There we go. And you, weren't you the one who was bullying me, this fragile girl at heart? I plead the fifth. But you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yes, that has to be it. Everything is all your fault. Me? I thought about being a bodyguard at first after being handed all pinky. You? A bodyguard? For your friend. That fiery, good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles. Mr. Edgeworth? But that sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me. That's what he said to me. What did they ever do to deserve that? So did something happen? I don't have all the details, but it looks like another one of those incidents happened again. An incident? Like a murder kind of incident? Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that. Then shouldn't you quit being a security guard, at least for other people's sake? Silence, whippersnappers. I love that she keeps shooting us when she's not happy with us. Hey, Nick. What is it? I don't like that devilish smile playing on your lips. Let's make like we're going to the bathroom and check things out. No way. The police told us not to go anywhere, remember? Huh? How boring? You're such a boring guy. You've got no motivation, no spirit. Huh? What? What's going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick? Not you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one. So listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp, Nick... okay, I get it. Let's go take a look. Yay! I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick? That would be every time we work a case together. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already. You can come along too, Pearly. Goody! I get to come! I get to come! Let's first examine this place. Yep, there. It's a stage for the post-ceremony stage show. There was supposed to be a press meeting after the show, but now... it looks like no one will hear what the Nickel Samurai had to confess after all. Oh, is the Nickel Samurai gonna be the victim? And it's like he was gonna confess something and that's why, like... that would be interesting. We're here, so we might as well take some pictures, okay? Everyone sit in a chair. But we're all out of film. Don't worry about it. There's a zillion cameras over there we can borrow. Hey, you can't just go and borrow an expensive professional camera like that. I'm going to say these cameras were set up to cover the post-ceremony stage show. But I wonder where everyone's gone abandoning their cameras like this. I guess something big must have happened. Whoa, it looks like there's a fancy restaurant on the second floor. You still feel like eating? I mean, since we're here, you know. Don't pull this since we're here trick on me. What a beautiful mansion. Do you live in this wonderful world every day, Mr. Nick? Oh no, this is my first time in a place like this. Except for when we visited for the last case, but oh well. Anything else interesting? Nope. We have talked about everything. Let's move. Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here. Are you looking for the incident that the old lady was talking about? Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, we'd better go look somewhere else. Alright, then let's try. Excuse me? Ah. Are you... what is up with him? Dude. What happened to your face? Are you by any chance Miss Maya Fey? Yeah, that's me. You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk. A call? I wonder if it's someone from Karain Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? Oh, nothing. You guys go on ahead and I'll be right here, okay? Right there, okay? Okay. Right this way, Miss Fey. Dude, what happened to your face? Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick. Yeah, okay. This is a little exciting and a little scary. Back in the hallway. I told you. I get people the info they want, which means that I've got a right to know. Nope, don't care who you are, pal. We're still investigating, so you can't go in. What's your problem? Just you wait. It'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective, secret scandal revealed. You'll see. I'll get you back. Those two sounds pretty serious. That southern accent can only mean... Hey, Wright. Hey, Lotta. Come on, do a gal a favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job and I've got rights. And you. Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed here. And this is the scene of a murder, so she should leave this to us pros. Murder? Aw, shoot, me and my big mouth. See, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said, and that's what it is. A genuine murder. Hey, wait. Yeehaw, a murder. Of a big star, no less. Oh man, I'm in trouble now. So, Detective Gumshoe, a murder? Ah, no, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal. Mr. Nick? Is the dead person a Nickel Samurai? Huh? Why do you ask? Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so... It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off. What? The guy that died was this hero named the Gemma Ninja. I said it didn't... Oh no, the Nickel Samurai was gonna do a confession. Right? Yeah. So, no. I didn't say this. I didn't call this. It was the other way around. It was definitely that one of these two was gonna die. The Gemma Ninja? That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy. You mean Lotta? That woman, she was there that time too, right? What time? When Mystic Maya did that channeling? Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there. Journalist. It looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened. Hanging around? Yeah, hiding in wait in front of the Gemma Ninja's door, pal. But why would she? She wouldn't tell me, pal. Just said something about getting my big scoop. Scoop? What sort of news could she be after? So the victim was the Gemma Ninja? Mr. Gemma Ninja. He was on a really popular TV show, rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai. Oh. The victim was the action star Juan Corrida. He got a huge push and rode the express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is. Yeah, even I recognize his face. But I heard lately that Matt Angard has been taking the wind out of his sail. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, these two are hogging all the limelight. I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy. Mr. Angard, that's the Nickel Samurai, right? Yep. I mean, no. You've got to say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai. Anyway, so now that Juan Corrida's gone, that means Mr. Angard has the whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say? I wouldn't bet on it, pal. We can't have that happen, you know? Can't have that happen? What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? Nothing here has changed. We have talked about everything, so let's move. Would you take a look at this for me? Listen, pal. I'm not leaking any info about the evidence to you this time. If I do, my salary's really gonna get it. And then I won't even be able to get those instant noodles down at the discount market. Okay. Can I go somewhere else to inspect? It's a feast fit for a king. Yeah, it was the first time I ate that food. What was it called again? I think it started with a kiwi? That's right, a kiwi. I don't know what to say. It's a sweet but sour fruit all in one. Poor Pearls, having eaten only vegetables all her life. She's been missing out. Nope, already did that. They haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party is over. There's a grand set of doors over there. It's the doors Maya followed the bellboy out of. Can we go... These eyes of mine are real pros now. Pros? Pros at doing what? At doing police work, of course. My eyes are like a hawk. And my professional eyes spot a messy incident. A messy, bloody incident. That's why I don't have time for your meddling kids and your petty little things. Wait. No. Can I... Can I do this on him? No, I can't, can I? No. There's already a decent amount of people here. Okay, we're gonna move and talk to her about the people, I think. Okay, no. I can't get her talking about anything. What am I missing? I'm trying to. We're gonna present him with some people, I think. We're just gonna start at the end. The Nickel Samurai, he really took the Grand Prix tonight. Maya's a big fan of his. Really? Oh, I'm sorry then. Why are you sorry? Matt Engard was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Corrida. What? I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know who Juan Corrida and Matt Engard are. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time, so they have this real fiery rivalry with each other. Kinda like you and me, pal. I never knew he thought of me as a rival. That girl is number 3 on my people I've seen a lot of lately list. Oh, then who's number 1? As if you need to ask. It's you, pal. Aha, so who's number 2? Maya Fey, but it looks like she's not around this time. It must be nice to be such good friends with each other, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Somehow I don't think that's the real meaning of Detective Gumshoe's list. Do you know this person? You meet a lot of people as a detective, pal. So we make extra sure to not forget people's... because that's our job. Now, having said that, I don't remember ever seeing this person before. Which means that you're kind of forgetful, aren't you, Mr. Detective? But that's not what it means. Not exactly, anyway. Do you know this person? Okay. I have presented him with everybody. Ooh, arrested. There we go. But why was Mr. Engard arrested? Sorry, pal, but that's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't want any leaks. Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero is in hot water. Mr. Nick, if Mystic Maya knew about this... Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case. I know. I have presented him and asked him... Okay. We're gonna present her with everybody. Ooh, something changed. Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright? It looks like Juan Corrida has been killed. What? Juan is... he's... It looks like he was murdered and a suspect was arrested. That suspect is Mr. Matt Engard. You're joking, right? Nope, they arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammy Ninja. Ooh, not again. I feel sick. Again? About a year ago, something just like this happened, Pearls. I still can't believe. No way. No way Matt would. What's Mr. Powers got in his hand? Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier. Radio transceiver received from Mr. Powers. For me? But why? I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but he kept adding fuel to the fire of his rivalry with Juan anyway. Mr. Juan, he's a Gemmy ninja, right? Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of. They keep repeating the same sentence. I feel like by now we should know who is who in this situation. But I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top. I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram. Juan said that he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show. And that was a Jammin' Ninja? The stylish Nickel Samurai and the burning Jammin' Ninja. Well, things turned messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. You're getting more and more suspicious. Yeah. And the final tally, look around, it's pretty obvious how things ended up. Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. The final win over his rival, I guess. Mr. Engard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he? That's what I heard. Though if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference. The Nickel Samurai's? Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way. He was going to be in costume, but why? I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore. I was just wondering. Where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time. Now that she mentions it, Maya was only going to answer a phone call. Maybe she got lost? I'll take a quick look around for her. Are we gonna lose both? Oh. Ah! What is it, Mr. Nick? I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Yes, hello, right here. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? And you are? You don't need to know who I am. Oh god. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with. Oh, such as... Help, Nick! Oh god. Mystic Maya? Maya? So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl? Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt? Come now, don't fall apart on me yet. No, this can't be. Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms? Kidnapping for ransom. Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping. Poor Pearl. Poor Pearly. My sight. Everything's fading away. Maya's been kidnapped. Are you there? Mr. Attorney, are you there? How much? How much do you want? Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation. Hurry up and state your condition and then return Maya. Hey, she's a person. Yeah, I agree. Money is not what I seek. What? What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal. Dude, complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need? I am not the person you will be representing. Okay. What? You are currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there. Juan Corrida was killed and the suspect is Madame Guard. You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Mr. Matt Engard. Ooh. Matt Engard? But why? He did not kill anyone, I can attest to that. However what? However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall. Okay. If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain? You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me in my possession. Poor Maya. Maya! You have 2 days. Of course, tonight he will be in questioning with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney. What, one? You expect to get not guilty in one trial day? Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down. Oh my god. Oh yes, that's right. Now that I am playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say... And don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea. Damn it. Who the hell are you? Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is... The Killer. Oh my god. Mr. Nick, where is Mystic Maya? She's been kidnapped. No, it's all my fault. If only I'd gone with Mystic Maya. It's not your fault, Pearls. But it is. It is. Aww. Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on. It's the killer. No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya. Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier? Detective Gumshoe? Yes, that's it. Wait here and I'll be right back. Alright, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away. Shh, not so loud. I'm not gonna yell. The ransom is completely acquittal from Matt and Guard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya? Yeah, exactly. Like, that Pearl was not gonna do anything. Then this means Madame Guard is obviously the killer, pal, no doubt about it. But the guy said that Mr. Guard is innocent. You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If Angard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping? And on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensics team having a field day back there. But it's strange. There's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong. There we go. There's too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about Angard being set up? Anyway, it looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow you can start yours. Alright. Isn't there another way? We've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. Oh. This is a real humdinger. Good wording there. Ow, my head. Ooh, wine cellar. Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick? Burley? Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore. I see you have awoken. Who are you? Me? I am known as the Killer. The dude with the face. The Killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die. Don't worry. You are not my target. For now, anyway. Help me. Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? Nick? Nick's going to save me? Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction. A business transaction? I am going to contact him now. I hope you'll cooperate and play in your assigned role well. Nick? He is like the guy from Batman, yeah. I really want to know what happened to his face. What's going to happen to me? Nick? Pearly? Sis? Did she pass out? Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as... Okay. Good morning. That is definitely the setup to a case. Ah, morning, Pearls. Mr. Nick, come on, let's hurry and go see Mr. On Guard. We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 AM, so... Oh, I see. Ah, Mystic Maya, if only I had gone with you. Poor Pearls, she's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening, thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. But by the looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night. Mr. Nick? Mystic Maya, she's all right, right? Yeah, she's all right. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that. Please, please, help her. I'm only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for the both of us. I have a thought. Huh? You're going to represent Mr. On Guard, aren't you? Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice. But what if he is the real murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get a not guilty for a murderer to save Mystic Maya? Pearls, let's talk to Mr. On Guard first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking about it. Pearls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you? I don't have anyone else left in this world. What do you mean? My family's all gone. Her family? My father. He left my mother in the village behind and went away. I'm sorry. And my mother. She did that thing, all for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world. Aww. Let's go visit the detention center. Oh, we're 3 minutes early. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one nickel samurai charged with the murder of the Jabba ninja. I like him. He looks slightly less extensively flamboyant, unlike the previous guy. Let's hope he is actually also nice. Good morning. How are you today? I know this situation might be a little tough for you. He's not saying anything. Dude, are you okay? Where? Oh, sorry, dude. Huh? I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know... Dude! Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers, I mean, this building isn't my house, so... Dude, are you okay? No, we're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay? Dude, the Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think strange is an understatement. I thought he was gonna be normal. I underestimated this game. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it? Mr. Nick, this is our chance. I have to make him let me take this case. I have to. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so... If I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? This dude can't do anything without checking with someone. Mr. On Guard is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. No, definitely not. He only has publishers and people that want to sell stuff. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said I'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. On Guard, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No, I'm not asking on behalf of the tabloid. Dude, hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? Dude. He cannot think for himself. This is depressing, yeah. Is he alright, Mr. Nick? If we're talking about Mr. Engard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Nioli, Tokyo, the city of the Nickel Samurai protects. Mr. Engard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that. Huh? I'm much too busy with Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have the time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe I'm a salesman, insurance, then extinguisher, now this? Why does he believe? This guard monitors a visitor's room. He's so quiet you could forget he was even here, if he wasn't watching everything. He's pushed up against a wall, kinda like a magnet on a refrigerator. Smile, you're on candid camera. Mr. Engard keeps sneaking glances up at the security camera on the wall. I wonder if he is still trying to be a star. Can I go talk to his management? I'm gonna present him. Man, it's too bad he's dead. You killed him. That's the most logical conclusion, don't you agree? Dude, what are you talking about? You're making a huge mistake. If that's such a mistake, then why did they issue an arrest warrant for you? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the guy in charge of this place, okay? Dude! Stars sure know a lot of people, don't they? I wonder if that phone even really gets reception in here. I guess you're right about the warrant after all. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we might be making some progress here. Yeah, I'm such a handsome devil. Yeah. And I'm way too good at sports. Karate, tennis, judo, soccer, football, hockey, fencing. Dude, it's no wonder I'm so popular. Yeah, you're as good at sitting in a jail cell, Mr. Popular. Okay. He turned out to be just as weird as the rest of them. I've seen him somewhere before. Is he a member of my fan club? That's Mr. Powers. Isn't he supposed to be a kind of like a mentor to you? Powers. Oh yeah, he's the guy on that kids exercise program. I gave him an autograph just the other day. He doesn't see Mr. Powers as a mentor at all. Dude, this person looks like a member of my fan club. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask the fan club president, okay? Dude. Dude, you know what? Forget I asked. Okay, nope. Just gonna call his fan club again. Yeah, no, also doesn't know anything about her. Oh, if we present him with this. Huh? What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes, well you were in costume no less. I never heard anything like that. Dude, I only heard about the stage show. I always leave the kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd. Okay. Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist who calls literally everybody to tell him what to do. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please wait. I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few? Please let Mr. Nick represent you. Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to. Wait, what did you just say? The killer? The killer? What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over. Ooh. Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court. We did it. We did it, Mr. Nick. Yeah. I don't feel any better for it. And he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Aw, at least he changed. Let's re-ask these questions. Man, I thank my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen? Aw, pearls. It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. Angard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am. A spring breeze? That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show? I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kinda noisy. Mr. Corrida was already dead at that time? Yeah, that's what I gathered, anyway from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida, what sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Ooh, but I think it does. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make the Jammy Ninja movie, even though we all know it failed. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? That's what I thought. Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly? Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Gemini Ninja's costume. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants or hakama. Ah. Dude, I really think someone planted it there though. I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm going to get out of him. Mr. Nick? Yeah? Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Angard to see if he really is innocent or not. We can do that? Yes. If you use this, Maya's Makatama, he won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. I get it. Mr. Angard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? Is there a lock? Well, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight. Which means it's alright to trust him. Aww. I like that Pearl, as much as she wants, like, Maya freed and stuff, still is like, okay, we need to make sure that this dude is actually innocent before we start trying to get him off. Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. Okay, then. That was a good start. Well, we spent 2.5 hours at the correction, at the jail. Ooh. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt Engard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So now what should we do? Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Engard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Okay, let's start looking. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you. What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun, is what it is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds. You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way, ever since I was... Ooh, God. Turned... Queen Reaper, something, something, evil, something, something. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said, because she was talking too fast. Neither could I, Pearl. Miss Oldback, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes my heart go ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always ends up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my Juan. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent? I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be, and why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young maiden, I was so beautiful, yada yada yada, something about her being gorgeous and pearls. Are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something. Thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention? Young'uns today. So I'm guessing Miss Oldback heard everything from Lota? I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. Ah, I see. But... Huh? But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of the night. Then tell me. Yeah, they do need something good to end the game, that is fair. The most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today? Please tell me, what did you see? Oh god. How many locks? 4 locks! This woman. The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't? Please don't stray onto another tangent. Please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. Okay. We'll go talk to other people first then. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, got to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. This sure is one luxurious hotel, almost to the point of gaudy. We ate at this table last night, didn't we? Yes. I was really happy then. I wish I could make you smile again, even for a second. They haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling. Ground set of doors. If only we had all gone together. Yeah, that would have been the only way for this to go well, if they'd actually all joined Maya. It's really fabulous. It just reminded me of the circus for a second. I heard the very big circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. Okay. Oh, wrong way. I wanted to go to the hallway. See if we can talk to Gumshoe. Hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Cop fella, the thief showed his face. What? Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty. Lotta? What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright? Looks here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, creep? What are you looking for? My camera. C-A-M-E-R-A. I can spell. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Huh? Hey Lotta, we do not have your camera. So you lost your camera. It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new. Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for $700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. And by that point, he was willing to pay you to leave. I made this itty-bitty scratch on it and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me this talking to and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Last night, after the murder happened. Yes. As I said, I can spell. Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. Oh, she's gonna have a picture of somebody. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything for my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even more connected to the murder. Lotta's camera added to the court record. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Guard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever Lotta Hart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had. A big scoop? I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon course that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time? Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Oh, we got some locks here. 2 locks on Lotta. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Haha, yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. I'm glad someone around here is happy, Miss Lotta, and your I rule smile. Ooh, we can go into the hotel rooms. Let's start with corridas. Oh my god, what's with the bears? Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls. Mr. Corrida? The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too. Oh, it's you. So, what's happened? The kidnapper? Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Unguard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. We're in Goldilocks hell. Yes, we are. Can you do that, even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go. Little Missy? Whoa, you're giving it to me? Thank you. Oh, God, I love Pearl. Haha, wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearls. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. Hotel guide map added to the court record. Okay, we're gonna first have a look at that. Just for the... okay, so that makes sense. Lobby, the hall, and then you've got the 2 rooms. And I think that is the way that they went. So where Maya's is somewhere back there, which is of course not needed, but also Corda's room is bigger than Guard's room. Okay, let's talk. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's the picture. Ah. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death? They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. Where there were fingerprints on the knife? Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Unguard's prints, pal. Oh, this is gonna be an incredible, like, frame-up, isn't it? That's bad. Real bad. Crime photo added to the court record. Why was Mr. Unguard arrested? Because we had evidence on him. Evidence? It looks like the victim, Juan Corda, really put up a big fight. Yeah, one look at the crime scene, you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off. Mr. Unguard said something about a button. Something like one of the Gemin Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady, Miss Oldbag. Please, anyone but her. I'm just writing down notes this time, because I'm inevitably going to have to do the trial next time, so I want to keep a little bit, so I can look at something at the start of this stream next time. Because lady, the Miss Oldbag, I don't remember what her name's actually, has like the locks about what she saw, and Lotta has the locks about the scoop she found. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something around where the fic was that's a little off. Something that's a little off? As in, that's for you to figure out, pal. Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. We'll go examine. I see a lot of bears. Whoa, there are a lot of bears. Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's a pretty overwhelming... Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? See you in a bit. There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Poor teddies. It's hard to bear with all these problems. What are you doing here? I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Nothing. It's so messy here. Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've seen before. Never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please. Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. There's a... Is that a camera? No, something else. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, electric shaver, a calculator. Do all-stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corrida? Good question. There's a rice cooker. Why does he have a calculator? What did he need a calculator for? It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it? Ooh, tomato juice. I don't really like it too much. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from. But doesn't it seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere. Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? No signs it's been drank. Wine glass adds to the court record. Is it gonna turn out that he was poisoned, not stabbed, like the stab was an afterthought? Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corrida fought his assailant. What are these bits of glass from? A flower vase, maybe. There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Nick? There's a robotic bear there. Also, why is the phone just... So that's a bed, right? Yep, it's big, but it's a bed. Ah, Miss Nick is so soft. Big beds must be a rarity for her. TV, radio, more bears, food that has been eaten. Is that some kind of like... What is that? It looks like Mr. Corrida had dinner last night. This bottle is tomato juice. We had a lot of food at the award show last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Interesting. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable. That's strange, the guitar is not here. Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show? But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jamming Ninja's signature item. That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Some water, but only on the top of... Okay. Oh, I see. There it is. That's the water. Anything else weird around here? So about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're going to be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000 meter dash. Ooh. Is that the transmitter? What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. So, sorry, I've got to make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ow! She has found me here. At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change? So you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ow! Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat. Scruffy McTrenchcoat. Ah. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second. Oh, poor Gumshoe. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Come, Scruffy, the investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Ow, what did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I've got to get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? It's called an autograph. Autograph? The paper's got Mr. Corda's name written on it, so it's his autograph. I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this. Ah, it's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here, see how it says "To my dearest Wendy" in more normal letters here? This sloppy, unreadable writing, it's crazy and cruel to give this to someone. Hold on. Huh? Wendy, I've heard that name before, somewhere before. Is that the first name of the old lady? Yeah, that was police abuse. Mr. Corda's autograph added to the court record. Okay, I think we've looked at everything here. Ooh, March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, on guard's hotel room. Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt and Guard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Oh, it's gonna be his manager, isn't it? You're Mr. Angar's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow. It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Angar's situation is looking rather grim. So you can, here, one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I'm Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. I assumed the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Miss Vanguard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparation in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Angard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corda. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask Mr. Angard to ask how Mr. Angard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later. I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Angard's manager. I guessed as much. His manager. Speaking of manager, did the victim Mr. Corda have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly. You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya. Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you juice later, alright? I want to present her with this, see what she says about that. You were the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right? Yes, that's right. But Mr. Angard said he didn't know about it. Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked. Oh, I see. I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. I'd like to ask you about this. I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me. Okay, we're gonna examine. There are some more beds. That's the bedroom over there. That's a bed? Whoa, they have really big beds here. There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here. I think that jacket-looking thing is called a hubby? Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two at that. I'm sure they're Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews' place. Looks like they had T-bone steak. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steak? Good question. There's a giant bone sitting on this plate. I don't really like meat. Huh? There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. What is weird about this plate? It's probably Mr. Ungard's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for an award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? Okay, trifling matter. Okay, she has nothing to say about any of that. Nothing about that. Okay. I'm just asking her about everything. And then I'm gonna ask her about everyone. That's Mr. Will Powers. He's an actor contracted with Global Studios. He's a very nice man, a man with a good heart. But that's all he is and ever will be. What a horrible thing to say. Society doesn't care about genuine nice people. Mr. Wright, huh? For a second, her face twisted in pain. I wonder if something happened to Miss Andrews. Okay, she doesn't know anything about Lotta. Did you know the victim, Mr. Corrida? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Corrida was killed. I asked to become Mr. Ungard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Mr. Ungard doesn't seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told. He's always saying, my manager, right, Mr. Nick? She doesn't know anything about her. And nothing about her. Perfect. Do you have any ideas as to why Mr. Corrida was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job. So do you have any ideas? Oh, here we go. Oh my god, so many locks. Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Is it a psych lock, Miss Cynic? Yes, there's getting to be more and more of these lately. Okay, you know some things, don't you? But about why Miss Cora was murdered. Why are you asking me? Don't tell me you can see inside my heart. No, but I can see the locks you have on your psyche. If you don't remove her locks, yeah, it's worthless to even ask. Okay, so we need to figure out why he was murdered. Also, the scoop Lotta knows about, and the thing what's her face saw. God, okay. Oh, we're gonna talk to... Oh, more info. Always welcome. Viola Hall. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. So, can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's a sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a love why in the oldie Tokyo. I see. Wait. A love what? A love why. This girl, Saya, works at a tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I see the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Saya is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet, ×3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl? Well, what happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she? Every Sunday at 8 AM. I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theatre starting this week. I can't believe she's really considering it. So what's the Gem and Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Gem and Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's a story of a ninja who can't scale a wall but became a big pop star anyway. What? He was a really lousy ninja, absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy could he sing. With his trusty big red guitar in his hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar. And then the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Mizola. Jamin versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jamming cold the night before Battle 3. Ah, that's too bad for him. Yeah, but this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. Jamin, the Jamin Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Mizola? Every Sunday at 8 AM. Which show should I watch? I can't believe she's really considering it. Okay, we're gonna present all the things to him. Sorry. Thanks for taking the time to take it out and show it to me. Okay. Doesn't know anything about that. I'm just like, I'm gonna see how many people can give me. Oh, that guitar case. That was Juan's. I'm guessing you've seen this case before. It's pretty famous by now. It stands out because it holds the bright red guitar. The bright red guitar, the Jammin' Ninja signature item. But if the guitar is so important, how could he forget it for the award ceremony? That does seem a little strange. He doesn't know anything about that either. Ooh. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? Ah, if you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy he looks like a lion that's just found his next meal. Tell me the rumor. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbeck would read. Alright, let's see here. Jamin Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. You see now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. Which means, if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA... Adrian Andrews. Yes, exactly. This is big news. But it seems kind of odd that woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client? Ah, it's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people. Mr. Powers looks so happy. Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. So the article is definitely the story Lotta is on. AA with the jamming ninja. Okay. Is there anything else I can... Let me also present... Because I presented her... Did I present any of the other ones? He debuted around the same time as Matt in everything, you know? Really? It started out small. First it was singing contests, then swimming competitions, then it was bowling tournaments, and then it was who could throw the best New Year's parties. Kwan was always trying to one-up Matt, but lately those two were escalating more and more dangerous things. I thought that no good would come of it all, so I began to worry. Too bad Kwan's story ended so soon. Matt's younger than me, but you can practically see his star potential. His star potential? I got his autograph the other day. Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it? I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't. I never would have thought I'd see her here of all places. The last time we saw each other was during that really bad incident, you know? I mean, when I look back now, I think of the good things, so it's not so bad, I guess. Yeah, I would love to go back in time and relive a few of those good things. That's not funny. Yeah, I guess not. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't know anything about anybody else. Great. Okay. Anything else I can talk to about? Nope. Then we're gonna move to the hotel lobby. And present her with... I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you. She's climbing up like the old climb she is. Please, anything would be helpful. Well then, how about I tell you my measurements? No, that's okay, really. She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick? I know, I know. Okay. Okay. I'm just asking her about anything just because, who knows, sometimes something will let... No, that was not what I wanted to present. Okay, can I present her with some people? Is that gonna give me anything? Okay, nope. Is she gonna not say anything about anybody? She's not even gonna talk about herself. Okay, then we're gonna have to present... Oh, we could also go to Gumshoe and ask him some more questions. But I want to first present... Okay, we're gonna first... hold on. I want to present her with this. I'd like to ask you about this. Okay, traveling matters. Okay. Okay, never mind. Then we're gonna go... What is this block? You're on the hunt for your big scoop last night. Because it's only 2 of them. It's just a bunch of tabloid photos. They ain't got nothing to do with the murder. It looks like we have no choice but to remove the Cyclops. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, we're gonna This is how... Yeah, okay, we're gonna present and see if we can get one at least unlocked. Big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? For my scoop. What I want to know about are the details of this scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean that there's my bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person? This woman. She's Adrian Andrews, Matt and Guard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with their rival, the Jammin Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah, you gotta have that. What's it? News source? You mean news source. That's it. You missed that we found... I don't remember when you exactly left. We met with the manager for Matt. We then also had a nice chat with Mr. Powers, and we're now trying to break because we think her scoop is that the manager for the Nickel Samurai was maybe dating the Jammin Ninja. That's it. So show me something that shows that Juan Guy had something with Miss Andrews. Jammin Midnight Rendezvous. Superstar and Ultra Hot Mega Secret Love Scandal. Juan has been getting close with a series of beautiful... Yeah, okay. We're gonna show her this. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Yeah, we're getting into the scandals now, the tabloids. Mr. Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. That what's more, his rival, Mr. Angard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Corrida's room last night. Ah. Yeah, Miss Andrews is the blonde with the glasses. I like her. Now tell us the story. You were looking into Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do, so that's what I was doing. Getting photos. Oh. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Whoa, Lotta, nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, is gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my to the camera. They'd done run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a cow go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Lala's camera updated. Indica records. Anything else? Okay, no. Everybody's got secrets. So we've got Lotta's secrets. Lotta is done. I want to present her with this and see what they're gonna ask me to reply to her 4 locks. Because bloody hell. Motive for murder. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Angard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corda. You were not that close. That's right, I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You are not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow I highly doubt that. Oh, we're gonna have to find the actual pictures. Yeah. Yeah, some more mysteries and clues. I think to prove this, we're gonna have to find the Lotta's actual pictures. So yeah, okay. We'll come back to you. Okay, we're gonna see what I need to present her with. Because she also has 4 locks. That outfit, though. Alright, I'll be honest with you for now. Then please, tell us what you saw. But what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you youngin's expense. I am a little daffodil after all. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. That's Juan's autograph. Yes, it is. And it even says to my dearest Wendy on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please. I can't let you have it. Just like that. Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange? Oh! Whoa, she must really want this autograph. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag really to open up her heart? All for my dearest Juan? Ah, that was easy. Unlock successful. I'm happy I checked what she wanted. Autograph given to Wendy dearest. I feel bad for you now. Huh? I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. You're kidding. Oh no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business. And, did you tell what to the police? Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or 2 out of it, maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. But Miss Vanguard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken? A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it. What did Miss Vanguard ever do to her to deserve this? What did Miss Vanguard do to you to make you so... You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan. Mr. Nick? What is it? What's a scandal? Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay? Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Mr. Nick, what do vials and vile temptress mean? How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about? Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose. His own manager, but why? I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag? I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. And do you have proof that Mr. Vanguard did what you say he did? Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so. Of course, a tabloid. Next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet? Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it? He. Huh. Okay. No. Okay. She's not gonna say more. Let's go to the police department. Police Station Criminal Affairs Department. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing. Yeah. Oh, he's back. Hey, so you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight. Yeah, I don't believe that. But, you can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So, what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces. Two? And both of them are in this photo. The first is a button that's missing from the victim's chest. That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. Angard. Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai's special pants. And the second one is the knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact. Fingerprints? Whose are they? You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt Angard's. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony? Is that old security lady, Miss Oldbag? I thought so. What do you mean, you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well... And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down, trust me. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Miss Angard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death. No way! If I'm caught leaking info... That's fair. Your neck? No. Yeah, ask me about things that have to do with the case. Oh. Alright. What can you tell me about this guitar case? Oh, that. This is just what I heard, pal, but that's the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. But the guitar wasn't in his hotel room. Yeah, we looked for it too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show. It's starting to sound like the red guitar is related to this case after all. The stuff in that glass is tomato juice, pal. Tomato juice? I heard the victim really loved that stuff. Favorite drink in the world. It was his favorite drink? First time I've heard of that. You look at this photo, you can't help it. It makes you want to say, I can't believe this is the scene of a murder. Stabbed with a knife after a struggle. That knife is not in very deep, and also I don't think it's a very, like, strong knife. Also, that's very little blood. A clue is sleeping in this photo somewhere, I know it. There's something interesting about this woman, pal. And what is that? You don't know? Haven't you heard the gossip about her? Gossip, huh? I wonder if he knows anything about that article. We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal with Mr. Corrida, but why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide. Ooh, we're getting some backstory. Suicide. Her name was Celeste Inpax. And she was Juan Corrida's manager. The victim's manager? But that's not all, pal. Miss Inpax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one. Her mentor? A woman who was both Mr. Corrida's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case? Do you want to know more about her, pal? Yes. She was the victim's manager and also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence, but why? I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Miss Von Karma, you can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst. You don't mean... I do. Scruffy, you have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. That's... Wait. Please wait, sir. If I don't get this month's pay, I'll... Quiet. If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won? Is that what you wanted to say? Woo. That voice. Edgeworth! He's back! It does look like a dinner arrived, doesn't it? It's been a long time, right? This person. This is Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, this is Mr. Edgeworth. What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francisca. Oh, that's a new face. You. How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like an ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed, to be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. Oh, I love the new face. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix, right? I will see you tomorrow, in court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory. Still the same wild mare she always was. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died. Mr. Nick? I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside his head? Good question. A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. Phoenix! You're being mean. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, with Francisca, she almost always says, I will defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say. Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth, it looks like there is still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I have yet to learn. Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see it's coming soon enough. Can I get info out of him? He has nothing to do with the case. Okay, he doesn't have any info on that one. There is an interesting rumor about this man. You mean the one about Miss Andrews getting close to him? But that's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. Okay. While I was abroad, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it. Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. Refreshing? And what is so refreshing about a spring breeze? Sounds like the pollen is not treating him well this year. That's not an interesting person. She's also not interesting. Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret? You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. It does, doesn't it? Ooh, more info. Ah, the lawyer dude. So what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my nickel samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah? Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show? I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kinda noisy. Mr. Corda was already dead at that time? Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this dude can't do anything on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corda, what sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we all knew it'd fail. The Nickel... This is... same information again, I'm pretty sure. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? Okay, we're gonna present him with people. I've seen him somewhere before. Oh yeah, no. That's my manager. Did you meet her? Yeah. What do you think? Strong woman, right? And she takes good care of me. You're such a mama's boy. Yeah, no. Come on. What do you think about this article? If you're talking about her taking thing with Juan, I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it. And that's it? That's it. Interesting. Doesn't know anything about that. I'm just asking about everything. So, why are you carrying around that transceiver? I wanted to ask you about it. And why do you do everything it tells you to do? You know, the messages it sends you, dude. On second thought, he probably doesn't have anything to do with Maya's kidnapping. That's a secret. Okay, whatever, dude. Dude, like I told you, I don't know anything about that press conference. I leave that kind of stuff to my manager. This is harder than pulling bass from a river. Okay. Okay, he does not say anything useful. Oh, no, that's going very well. No, I showed him everything. I thought I did. I'll go present some stuff to Edgeworth, but I thought I had tried to present everything. Oh, I presented the people, but not the stuff. That's it. Because I don't remember reading anything of this. Asked him about all the people. I did people with him. But apparently he doesn't have any information about any of this. No, I went through the people with him. And now I went through all the stuff with him. But he doesn't know anything. And I went through everything with her as well. And with him. Ooh, new info. And guard's hotel room. Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here. That's not good. I still have a few questions I wanted to ask her. And she has that psych lock on her heart, right? Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. Where could she be? And there's nothing I can not find. I did all the people. I definitely did all the people. Because with half of them, he was like, they're not important. I can go back and see. Oh, wrong way. That's not interesting. Not interesting to him. Not interesting to him. Again, not interesting person. There's, yeah, that's about the rumor. Yeah, we did this. Not interesting to him. Not interesting to him. And then her. Andrew's large secret, yeah. Oh, there was more people. I didn't see that. This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago, but she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impax died. But her death was ruled a suicide, right? Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished? See? Thank you for... I didn't realize there was more people. Can I present himself? There's no interest in investigating him. Good to know. I'm gonna present... Because I hadn't really presented her to everybody. Okay, she has nothing to say. Let's see if we can present... I wanted you asking me, you don't know who yeah. Okay, perfect. He's not a key player. No, he just turned up suddenly. I need to present... Oh, God. Do you know anything? Okay. Okay, she has no info. She's not here. So we're gonna ask what's his face? Our client about... Oh, wrong place. Wait, can't we go to him anymore? No, there we go. What if I present her to him? Huh? What's wrong? How much do you know? Oh! What do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you will keep yourself out of my personal life. Dude. No, I would never. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep. You're in detention. Who in the world are you going to eat with? The security guard? Mr. Nick, this Celeste Impacts lady. Somehow I get the feeling she's a very important person in all of this. Okay. There we go. I like how everybody else has, like, locks and stuff, and he just straight up runs away. Can we now come back? Is she back? That's the question now. Where did she go? What info am I missing? I'm trying to get to her locks. That's the only bit that I'm still not sure on. Since there were no Cyclops, then that means we can trust Mr. Hangar to be innocent. I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer? What then? Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls. Okay, what is it? Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special Huh? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were... I've been mistaken all this time? No way. She really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are... Maybe I should have just left it alone. Mr. Nick, stop it. Don't hide your true feelings from me. Oh, she slapped me. What did he mention? I'm so lost now. I'm trying to remember. Okay, I'm gonna present her to him again and see what he said. This one's not a key stuff. Oh yeah, we need to figure out the suicide note. Who's gonna know about this? There we go. Thank you. I'm an idiot. Miss Impax's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impax had ever written such a note? There was no solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note, but why? Because she went, he is too much of an idiot to deal with. As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1 anyway. Part 1. Suicide report added to the court record. Let's have a look. Deceased, found by Juan, was her suicide note hidden? Okay. Is she back? Nope. Who can I talk to about the suicide note? That's the question now. Because I can't talk to... Well, nobody's here. I don't know who to present the suicide note info to. So I'm just gonna present it to everybody. He's not... I can't figure out who would know about this. I've got the suicide info note now. Ish. Ooh, would... But no, why? I'm just thinking... Ooh, there's something new here. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty. Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut. Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too. Maybe red was his favorite color. This is the bit that gets me, because I'm just like, why can't they just give me all the information in one go? I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Like, why can't, when he gives it to me, he immediately does this bit? Why do I have to then present him with the thing he literally just gave me? I don't like that. Anyway. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts, like that one. That has two. 2 parts. What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's the second part. The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. Okay, fair enough. The attempter's name. It's Adrian Andrews. Oh. Miss Andrews? What did she do? She tried to kill herself. She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she has a strong career woman? Ooh. You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. A secret? Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside. Miss Andrews, dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Dependent nature. What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impacts. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will? But why would she? Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste Impacts, was gone forever. That's why. But why would that... Is this what they call following someone to the grave? After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others? When Celeste Impacts suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then, that means her super confident attitude. It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Attempted suicide report added to the court record. Let me present the attempted suicide record record to it. And appearances can be deceiving. It's such a cliche saying, but it's a cliche because it's true. Miss Andrews, to think that behind that unwavering brave front, she's been hiding this weakness and fear. Anything else I can talk to you about? Okay, then now we're gonna go back looking for Adrian Andrews. She should be back now, shouldn't she? So we can talk to her about this. Otherwise, how are we ever gonna unlock? There we go. Gatewater Hotel and Guards Hotel Room. Ooh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone. That's Franziska von Karma. Miss von Karma? What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so you've got some nerve following me around. Following you? That's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one doing the following. Pearls. You're always following after Mr. Detective with the little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, that's the thing. What is that? An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device in that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. So that noise we heard was his receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews? Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Think hard about what we just discussed, understood? Alright. What were those two talking about? Miss Andrews? She seems a little dazed, doesn't she? Let's see if we know all the info now. Let's go. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Engard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida. You were not that close? That's right, I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow, I highly doubt that. I'm very bad at connecting with people. They're so depressing for the most part. But I especially dislike feeble-minded individuals. Yes, well. That's why I don't think I could ever be intimate with you. Oh, Huh? So I guess she's saying I'm both depressing and stupid. But I'm certain you were very close with the victim. Say that all you like, but you still don't have any proof. You are not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I highly doubt that. Do I present her profile? Okay, I did that wrong as well. Well, this is going well. Oh, God. But... That's... Huh? But... I'm thinking too far ahead. It's the fact that she met up with him in the first place that I'm missing the step. The fact that they were seen together. I'm like 5 steps ahead of what it actually wants from me. I'm gonna do this one, and then otherwise I'm gonna... I don't know. Oh, there we go. You and Mr. Corrida had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. I thought that was too easy. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on our good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Corrida? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Corrida for this person's sake? And that is her name. Celeste Impacts, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Miss Impacts, she committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Corrida's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Corrida so you could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Because she tried to commit suicide herself? Get a hold of yourself. Huh? If you want advice on doing yourself in, I suggest asking someone like the police. What? Which translates to, you go take a long walk off a short pier. There was no mystery surrounding her death, none. It would be pointless for me to... Huh? Oh, it's a defect that their suicide note wasn't found. Ooh, okay. What's the seashell card she has? That's a good question. I'm gonna go with this one. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Corrida. Juan? And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Corrida. I've sat by quietly and listened to you insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very special to do. Now this one goes. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend. You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away, so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Corrida of hiding Miss Impacts' note. You heard about it, and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? That topic. What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was, why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with the reason to want Mr. Corrida dead. Me? Miss Impacts was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? I nearly didn't make that. It's true, I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. Aww. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. Come on. I've pushed against all that I thought. Oh, I've pushed against all that though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews. This one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret. Mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Corrida. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Corrida to recover a suicide note, correct? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. Still have work to do, so I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide, I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. If people find out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something? What is it? Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back. We're getting to the seashell card. That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Huh? Oh, this. I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. Ooh. What is it? It looks like a seashell. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Her not remembering something clearly sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. On Guard in your capable hands. Okay. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright? Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right? Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine. I really am. You don't look fine to me. So, what now? Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive. You mean Miss Impax's suicide note? That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver. Hello? Wright and Co. Law Offices. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Maya? Where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone without a few feet of her this whole time. Whew. Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished. What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well. Ask my... Maya, is that you? Sis? Ask my sis. Maya! Damn it, he cut me off. Mystic Maya said ask my sis, didn't she? Sis? What does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Ha! There we go. Mia! I have a message from Maya, so come ask me anything you want about her. How's Maya? She's safe, for now. That kidnapper has wanted to keep this word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper? What's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was struck there. And she didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her? I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. There's a piece of paper. Huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kinda looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. it's a seashell. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. Drat, it's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then, click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Ah, that's it! The seashell, the shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting. Or worried. Oh. Okay then. Okay, so I'm having a quick look because I've been streaming for 2.5 hours, and usually I like these streams to be 3 hours. So I'm having a quick look at I think this might be a good place to end it for today, because inevitably if I now go into the next bit, that's going to take at least an hour usually. So I think this might be a good place to end it for today. Thank you. Oh god, come on. Sorry, just quickly ending the game. So, that was a cliffhanger. It's very much a cliffhanger. I think I have my next Ace Attorney stream somewhere in April. I currently don't know when. I don't have my calendar in front of me, but I do have my next one planned somewhere in April. I will be back next Monday with my regularly scheduled streaming. I will probably be playing Opus Magnum based on my current gaming rhythm. So thank you for joining me. Sorry that we ended on such a cliffhanger. I will be back with this game in a couple weeks. And otherwise, see you Monday. Bye bye.